Scorpio, welcome to your Mercury retrograde reading. I hope you're all doing amazingly well. We have a Mercury retrograde, the first one of the year, from the 26th of February through till the 20th of March. Remember, we also have that full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo on the 3rd. Okay, so it's a perfect time. I love Mercury retrograde. I really like it because it allows us like 3 times a year to have that pause. So we don't have to make any decisions, we don't have to sign anything, we don't have to say yes to anything, to realign, recalibrate and rethink and reflect upon, you know, what we need to do with the information. I'm hearing information we already have. So you may already have, Scorpio, some sort of information here that you can go, okay, now I can do this, or you're receiving it in Mercury retrograde season. Let's have a look at your cards. We have the By the Book. Actually came out in the reverse, so we're going to take that in the reverse. That's okay. We have the Deep Knowing. You could have a moon in Scorpio like myself, and you're going to the sea here, another 7. It's a very spiritual time for you, Scorpio. I feel this Mercury retrograde. You're looking at different ways of doing things, and don't have to, you know, we've been in that Capricorn timeline for so many years, and that energy of having to do things by the book, having to be disciplined, having to do things and follow certain laws and follow certain ways of doing things. You know, I'm getting like, go to university or college, you know, get a house, get a mortgage, get, you know, meet the love of your life, have a family, etc, etc. Okay, I wasn't going to say and then get divorced, although that might be your story, who knows. There's something here, Scorpio, about being unconventional moving forward. Is my camera, I think my camera's a little bit slanted, or maybe it's me. Okay, but you have this deep knowing here that you need to go with the flow. You need to follow your intuition on something. You are a water energy after all. There's that go with the flow to the sea card. Focus on, like, put out there to the universe what you feel you intuitively, but you have to use your intuition here, Scorpio. That deep knowing that you have, what you really want from your life. Okay, what you felt you wanted from it, possibly even a year ago, or what you've been doing for the past 11 years. This could be an 11-year cycle, or even 7-year cycle. You're looking at it and you're going, I don't know if I want that anymore, or if I don't know if I want that to play out the way I always wanted it previously. Let's have a look and see what the Morgan Greer Tarot wants to say. Okay, so let's see what Scorpio needs to reset here. What is the reset for Scorpio? Where your happiness is, yeah. You're looking at where you're happy, who you're happy with, where your happiness lies, where your balance in your life is as far as your projects and as far as like your social and your family and your love relationships. So you're looking at things differently here, Scorpio. You're looking at how you can grow something. Use this time to do the healing that you need, to bring up information, to bring up emotions from your past, from your childhood, to really go through and process those emotions and then release them to spirit, especially around that 3rd of March, around that lunar eclipse in Virgo. You've got really, something could be happening or going on around you on the 3rd of March here. You've got this beautiful healing energy needing to be grounded. There's that information incoming. Okay, Scorpio, with the Ace of Cups. So through healing here, there's going to be some information coming in that's going to bring a lot of peace to your life. And it could be someone else, or it could be spirit bringing this information towards you that's going to allow you a new outlet, I'm hearing, for something that you're going to love to do or go towards somebody. All right, you could be, if you're single, meeting someone new at this time. But Spirit's really asking you to do the healing work here, right? To look at situations and go through them and then release them to the universe, all right? And you can get information coming in here. There's definitely information coming in. Don't worry about this information, Scorpio. This could be information that's going to bring you a beautiful new opportunity, I feel, to facilitate your happiness. What does Scorpio need to reflect on? Taurus got this in the reverse too, okay? Is where you are, where you're living, where you're working, the relationship you're in, is it really truly making you happy? Spirit wants you to be very honest with yourself here, Scorpio, all right? Because there is a cutting off energy here. And also having a lot of faith just to wait and see what's going to happen with something, and having the patience that you require. There's definitely information coming in here. We'll have a look at that in a second. What does Scorpio need to reflect on? King of Swords. He came out in the reverse. There's possibly a masculine in your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you need to release, that you need to heal from. Perhaps you're having that epiphany, I'm hearing, or maybe that's the information that's coming in. For those of you who haven't been connected with a air sign, this could be someone, this could be something in your life, right? Someone in your life right now, if it wasn't from your past, getting very clear on what you've been suppressing on an emotional level, okay, and what you've been needing to heal from but haven't up until this time. So Spirit will really help and support you with this, okay? You may be getting some truth here, especially if it's about a masculine. Okay, the Five of Swords. The Hanged Man. You're sealing a deal, okay? You're sealing something. I just heard sealing I said sealing instead of seeing. You're seeing something very, very clearly here. This is my Mercury Retrograde card. It has come out a couple of times in these readings. You're getting information or clarity. You've been patient to get this information. It's going to bring you a lot of peace. Whether initially it makes you shocked or not, it's still going to bring you a lot of peace. It could be about the conflict you've had in your mind, but I do feel for a lot of you it's literal messages coming through from a person about something that is been hidden from you. If you intuitively feel like something is happening or happened, I'm hearing with a friend for some of you, even a family member, you were right. I'm also hearing this could also be somebody else involved in your life going through some sort of deceit. Be careful who you contact as well at this time, Scorpio, online, okay? And, this is reflecting upon who has been there and who has not been there for you, especially if it involves an air sign here in your life, okay? From your past, in your past. Let's have a look at what or how Spirit is trying to support you. Two of Wands. Spirit is trying to help you use your intuition. He has that crystal ball here. To have more faith as well, that your intuition is leading your way in what you need to release. The Hermit, Virgo energy, your star in that lantern. Libra in reverse. So we talked about a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. You could have this person in your life. You could be being led towards a Virgo. If this is not a Virgo, Scorpio, this is seeing your way very, very clearly, okay? And knowing what injustice has been done by those around you, or just that the direction you've been going in has not been the right direction here. So there's caution here required, okay? You've got a King of Wands. So you've got a few people around you, right? needing to use your intuition. And this may be very difficult for you to do, Scorpio, at this time. So ask Spirit to really support and guide your intuition, all right? Guide you intuitively towards what you need to be doing. Also guide you towards what you need to see in regards to people around you, especially if there's information coming in about particular people. And also there's a breaking free of something conventional that you've been doing to make yourself really happy and to go on a different path, okay? You have a new soul contract ahead for you, Scorpio. That was your reading for Mercury retrograde. I hope you enjoyed it and join me again.